Welcome to my channel. I have a message for you, so let's jump straight into it. I don't have a pre-shuffle today. I'm just gonna get the cards out. I'm hoping that it will be a quick reading, but I feel like every time I say that it ends up being the opposite. But let's give it a go. Whoop. We've got the Ace of Cups coming out. Oh, cards don't want to come. Oh, then we have the Eight of Cups, and then I want a clarifier for the both of these. Then we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, and then underneath the deck we have the Ace of Swords. That's two aces. So what I'm seeing here is that you have a new beginning that is coming towards you. A new beginning in your love life. Tough. And the reason why I say tough is because you have the Eight of Swords here. So what I'm seeing is that you had to walk away from someone that you truly thought was your one, your true soulmate, you know, the one that's for you, you're happily ever after. You had to walk away from them. And I feel like that was a really, really difficult decision for you to make. And it sort of has put you in your head when it comes to relationships, when it comes to connections. And I feel like because of whatever it is that happened in this past connection that you had to walk away from, it sort of has you looking at your love life in a more logical type of way. You want to go into things logically rather than with your heart. But let's understand this a little bit more. Let me see. I want to clarify the Ace of Cups here. Oh, okay. Got the Four of Wands. Oh, shucks. So this was a soulmate. Okay. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups. Wow. Five of Cups. And let's clarify the Eight of Swords. Ooh. King of Cups. Oh, shucks. Okay. And underneath the deck is the Six of Wands. Wow. Okay. So, man, this was someone that you even lived with. And I feel like it was new for you to actually reach that stage where you live with someone. And I feel like when you guys lived together, you guys lived so well. You lived in harmony. It was really good times. I feel like this was the type of person where you guys could be homebodies together. And then if there's an opportunity for you guys to go out somewhere, you'd go out together. It's like you were on the same page here. And wow. And I do also get the sense that, you know, this relationship wasn't a short one. It happened over a span of, I feel like the least it could be is 2 years. But yeah, this was your person. This was your go-to person for everything. And you really, really love them. And I feel like you really gave your heart to this person. And I feel like you really reached a point of comfort with them, so much so that you really thought that this was going to be your forever after. You felt like you and this person would get married because the commitment was deep here. But then, oh, I see that you didn't walk away. They walked away from you. So it's like you were living in this blissful bubble of you guys being together. And I feel like this person suddenly walked away from you, almost as though they're going to find better with the Sun being here and sort of leaving you in the dust. And this was so painful for you. You were so heartbroken. I mean, this might even be a current energy right now. So heartbroken. I see you crying, looking over your memories, looking over pictures, maybe even letters that you wrote to each other, stuff like that, like really sentimental things here. And that hurt you a lot. You feel like you lost the person that you were supposed to be with. Wow. And now with the Eight of Swords being here, being clarified by the by the King of Cups, you feel stuck on this person. I don't know if you are aware, because I mean, this is Eight of Swords, so you might not be aware, but it's like you're stuck on this person. You still have feelings for them. They're the King of Cups, yeah. You still have very deep feelings for them. And with this little boat here sailing away, it's like they are the furthest that they've ever been from you. It's almost like you can feel them at a distance. You can feel them, that they have moved on in some kind of way. Wow. Okay, let's see what else there is to know about this. Wow, that's so sad. I can literally feel the sadness coming through. Wow, look at this 10 of Cups. So I don't know, this person might even be getting married, or they might have a child coming. This King of Cups it's true, they have moved on. And I feel like you know this, and I feel like that's what has you feeling a type of way, that you feel like they've forgotten about you and have forgotten the significance of the relationship that you had with them. And you feel like they're not even checking for you. You feel like it's as though your union never existed. Because I'm telling you, this King of Cups has moved on. They might even have a child coming here. They might even be getting married here. They are happy where they are. What else is there to know about this? Wow. Yeah. We have the Devil. And I feel like this relationship was very significant for you. And it kind of has your love life at a standstill. It feels like, you still think about them a lot in an unhealthy way. You still have hopes of this happily forever after with them. And I understand that, because there's no on and off button when it comes to feelings. You still have deep feelings for this person, but this person has moved on with their life. Wow, okay. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, the Hanged Man, you stuck on them so hard. So hard, and it's so unhealthy for you. Because I feel like it's like, I don't even know if you're aware that you've even become, it's like this depressive energy surrounding this. And I feel like you are maybe even stalking this person, like checking out their social media, and maybe you even seeing these pictures of them living this happy life. And it's just a little bit shocking for you, because it's like, so you just move on just like that. Jeez. You feel like it's unfair. It's unfair. that they get to move on and they get to have this happily ever after, when meanwhile you are still stuck on what was, whereas you cannot move forward. And you know, this is not healthy for you. You need to release this person, because I feel like this is holding you back from the things that God wants to bless you with in your life. It's almost like you have blessings that God is literally holding on to, because you're not removing yourself from this. It's keeping you stuck. It really is. And I know that it's so painful, it's so hurtful when the one you want, the one that you need, doesn't need you and they move on and they want someone else. But it feels like it's really time for you to surrender this connection. And I also get the sense that once you do surrender this connection, I feel like you're going to get certain epiphanies about the true nature of this relationship, because I feel like you're looking at it with rose-colored glasses right now because you miss this person so much. But I feel like you're not, you're sort of omitting the toxic negative things that you went through with this person. And so much so that, we don't have any other card that's really sort of negative with regards to this person other than the devil card. And I mean, the devil card is a major arcana. So this means that this was something really hectic. That there was some kind of some unhealthy things that happened in this relationship. And I feel like this is God calling you to, for you to release this. And I feel like once you release it, you will get the epiphany that a lot of things in this union were unfair to you. I feel like this is you coming out as the hanged man here. You had to bend yourself backwards. You had to do a lot of compromising in this union. You had to be the one to change yourself. You compromised so many things, and now I understand why. You just feel like you changed your entire being only for this person to leave you. And that's probably why you feel like this is unfair. It really was an unfair situation to you. You changed yourself too much. And I feel like the more you changed an aspect of yourself, personality, how you dress, how you look, how you think, how you act, with each change that you made, it's almost like this person gained more and more control over you. So that by the time now they left, you were still stuck there. And it's almost like now you lost your sense of self. It's like you don't even know yourself anymore, how you used to be before you met this person. You don't even know what you used to like anymore, because you adapted yourself to them and what they wanted, of course, because you love them. And like I said, there were really good times in this union, but there were also some really bad times that I feel like you don't like to think about those. It's like you repress them in your mind. And you look at this person with these rose-colored glasses that they are this perfect person that's for you. But there were a lot of things that happened here that put you in very awkward situations, very uncomfortable situations. But you sucked it up and you kept it moving, because in your mind, you were investing for forever. But that's not how it turned out. Wow. Okay. I'm going to get a few more cards. Wow. I want to clarify the Hangman. And we've got the Knight of Cups. You see what I was saying about you looking at things from rose-colored glasses, because that's what the Knight of Cups does. You looking at everything in this sort of romantic bubble, when I feel like that wasn't the truth of it. That wasn't the true reality of everything that happened in this union. If anything, you were the one doing the romantic gestures here. You were the romantic one in this union. You were. You see, when I said here with the Five of Cups that I see you looking at the pictures, at the letters and all these sentimental things, it was sentimental things that you did for this person. Oh. And I also see something else here when it comes to the money. That's why the Six of Pentacles came out. You also contributed a lot financially to this union. You were paying a lot for a lot of things. You did, and you were the heavily invested one. You were so invested, more than maybe this person was. And that's not to say that they didn't have feelings for you here, but they didn't have that level of commitment and feelings that you had. And that's the thing, you're such a genuine person. You're actually a lover girl or lover boy. Like, you believe in love, you really do. But I feel like this whole experience now is sort of changing your perspective of love and changing your perspective of people. Like, I don't think that you're keen on relationships after this. Yeah. You need to take time to heal. But I mean, the Temperance card is here, so this tells me that you definitely will heal from this. You will. And I feel like part of your healing is you really, truly understanding your worth and how valuable you are. And not allowing people to take advantage of you. You're a sweetheart. You really are. And you're kind to each and every person, especially the people that are closest to your heart. You're so kind and giving to them. But there are some people that you should not be giving to. And also with this Temperance card being here, it's like that you need to moderate how much you are giving with respect to how much you are getting back. Because I see that you see the innocence in everyone, even when it's unfair for you. Like, and you know, you being this lover boy, lover girl, this is such a special thing. You are genuine. When you love someone, you love them genuinely. You don't hide anything, and you're not afraid to express your love here, because this Knight of Cups is an expression of love. But, you know, you can't be giving. It's like you were giving to someone who was a taker. Because look at how the hands are reached out here, and here's you giving. You gave a lot. You dedicated yourself. You were so committed to this relationship, but this person isn't the one for you. And I know that it must be so difficult for you to maybe see this person giving to another person, giving those things that you wanted them to do for you, being that person that you wanted them to be for you. But it's time for you to release this connection, because this is not your person. Yes, for the time that you were together with them, yes, this was your person for that time. There were certain lessons that I feel like you were supposed to learn with this person. And the first one is knowing your value. And also not giving too much if you're not receiving anything back. Reciprocity is important in union. You know, for you to be reciprocated, for you to be validated, for you to be appreciated. You can't do everything in the relationship. It's two people coming together. That's where the balance is. But you will definitely heal from this. And I see that, you know, with the Six of Pentacles being here, it tells me that even when you heal, it won't take away from the generous person that you are. But you definitely need that spirit of discernment for you to know where to give. Because people take advantage. They do. And, you know, in those situations, it's unfair for you and it will hurt you. But I definitely do see you getting better from this. I see you becoming a better version of yourself. I see you finding yourself. You know, falling in love with yourself again. Rediscovering who you were and who you are now. And falling in love with that person. I also see you getting more money here. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles is here. It's almost like your revenge will be you getting more money. Like something great is going to happen in your career that will result in you having more money. But yeah, and in your future, you definitely do have a family and someone who actually loves you in your future. You do. So you don't have to settle at all. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, and share with your friends if you'd like. And if you have not joined the family, I would absolutely love to have you. So please just click on that subscribe button. And until the next reading, y'all, please take care of yourselves. And remember what I said about how whenever I say I want it to be a short reading, this was definitely not a short reading. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys.